dissimulate. So Ember can kind of do the same thing, but he does require, like, he has to, like, slide a fist or remnant during it, which is a little bit more difficult to
It must be this guy.
Got it, guys. You know, but
Ooh, Tusk looking in trouble top lane. Tusk of Perrito Panzon.
yeah, Tusk is super dead. That is a first blood for Wits on the Marcy. Try to play Battle Cup with your friends, and you guys are fighting over the Battle Cup names. TaiLung is in a lot of trouble. They're going to have to TP in some heroes here to try and help him out, as there's going to be Gardic. Now, that Glimpse is going to be available for the Tusk, and he has got no snowball, so this should be a kill going their way. Nice Glimpse back. Ends up dodging out for the moment, but Shadow Demon will be the one to get the kill.
I like PP saw those rotations coming in, immediately left and went to farm. Here they go.
They're going to make the play for Frank. The Glimpse is going to make a little bit of space, but where do you rebound to, you know? You're going to be going right into that tag team. Wits will turn around. Frank gets low, but will survive. Has the Lotus. Gardic now falling low, but here comes the big boy, Mr. TaiLung. Does he manage to get the kill onto Frank? He's running low on mana, actually. And that healing word is insane.
I feel like
Soul Ring,
Marcy
though.
could have actually left with that rebound rather than go back in, but I guess hoping for the Storm rotation to connect a little sooner and they'd be able to do it. And you know what? Actually, she makes it back and they will get a kill onto the Centaur, so actually not too bad for her in the end.
Big rotations in. We'll see what happens. Repugnance with the arena is going to shut down that Stampede. And with that, they'll grab themselves the kill onto the Centaur. TaiLung zips past them looking for El Misho. That will be 2 nice kills. That's a huge win because they were also just rotating 2 heroes up here themselves.
Did the mid laner actually get a rune? Invis for Storm. Not really the best, but you always take the bottle charges. Mars will fall in the bottom lane. Golem committed. Maybe you can finally get some tower damage yourself in. Although there is a smoked disruptor.
And you do not have enrage, so well, doesn't matter. You can pull it right back into the field. El Misho now caught from the demonic purge as Knight hits level 6 off the gank, and with this snowball, not gonna be able to survive. Really good rotation in from these 3. All right. Tier 1 tower trades for both teams. Mid lane starting to take some damage here, though. You got to be careful. Disruption.
Static Storm.
Static Storm. They've got the Void Spirit. The question is, do they have the damage? With the Storm Spirit, they should, but the Snowball will buy him a moment of space. How many poison stacks is he at? Oh, only 1.
Oh, the Glimpse.
The Glimpse. Yikes.
No way.
That is a mistake from the Mars. You got to put that arena down ASAP.
Running for the Ursa.
Dispose?
Rebound.
He has enraged, so he should be out of this. The question is, can TaiLung actually go far enough to find the kill? He's going to just go for the Warlock instead. Question is, do you have the damage? Repugnance coming in on the Mars. The arena is available. Ursa, I don't think you want to take this fight anymore.
Void Spirit's here.
Yeah, but you still have arena.
Scan is barely missing them.
K1's going to walk in. They do manage to get the jump, and there's going to be the Disruptor ult. Unleash gets popped. Ursa quickly cleaned up by the Marcian friends.
With that said, he is not getting to do much farming on that Disruptor. His net worth looks good now because of the shard he got. Ooh, a quick kill onto Mars. They had the BKB on the Ursa, but didn't even need it. They just looked for a fight, and it can't break the smoke, but it knows you're in there.
Oh, Wits goes in. Golem's down. Who's going to get the Aegis? It's going to go to Frank, which, I mean, great that it doesn't get stolen, but you lost your Ursa, and now your Centaur in some trouble. They're just going to ignore him and settle for other heroes and leave Frank inside the pit. They're like, yeah, he's in a cage. He can't do anything in there. Knight making sure to cancel that Blink Dagger for his team to come back in and finish the job. 3 heroes dead. I guess the silver lining is the Radiant technically got the Roche last hit.
Well, this is one of those funny periods where Usually it's like get Roche, use Aegis to push, and now there's no Roche, and it's not up either for a really long time. I guess you start with finding Centaur.
Frank like knew he was dead. He saw the Storm Spirit walk under a ward next to him, and he's just like, well, I might as well at least get one more camp before I die. Blink Disruption into the kill there from Repugnance. Nicely done. Like the old days of Darkseer with like the vacuum stacking. Oh, they have found the Marcy. That's actually a huge kill. They can maybe turn this into a tier 2 tower push, or
Gardic?
What?
Ah, dang. Tusk ran by him and barely didn't see him. But a smart Ice Shard scouts him out. Static Storms to try to get out there, but the snowball from out of sight gets him.
PP just
in the end, it's just a
harassment bottom here now. Whoa, hold up. Has to drop the golem, yeah. Otherwise, that is a very dead Void Spirit. They are going to look for the Centaur. He's forced to BKB, but gets disrupted as well. Oof. He's just dead now. A little bit of miscommunication there, and TaiLung Mafia
a little bit more. I mean, the support duo that you called out earlier has really good scaling. I see both of them starting to queue up like the Aghanims.
They're just gonna kill the Ursa. A moment's lapse in judgment, tries to find TaiLung, and TaiLung, well, responds with force as the rest of the team is there, and now Frank, very dead. Quick little bash to help secure the kill. No way, gets the blink out right. Knight's there.
Another kill for
it's mine, actually. Shadow Demon will take it.
That's too funny. Oh, really aggressive zip in from TaiLung. Your team is not here.
Dude, he's got a Parasma, and PP has low mana. He's trying to just force the BKB, which he's probably gonna get.
This is working.
Oh my god, he's got the kill. He just gets him.
Wow.
He has 21 galvanized charges. He has so much mana, plus he had that shield rune in the bank to just keep chasing. Nice remnant there to block off the escape to try and scout it. Repugnance will be able to do so. Double kill for TaiLung. Yeah, okay, buddy. Chill out. All right? We get it.
For real. Okay, color me impressed. I really thought he was zipping in too deep, but...
They probably just instantly died to a single, like a Blink Abyssal, but... Storm Spirit knows what's up, jumps up onto the high ground, pops the BKB. There's going to be the Abyssal, but El Misho's trapped inside the arena. Now, well, your Ursa stuck in here as well. He's going to be forced to BKB and run away. Meanwhile, Wits on the backside pops the Unleash. Say goodbye to one of your heroes. Ooh, Frank does get the kill on another, but not going to be able to survive for too much longer. The Ursa, however, does get chased down, finished off thanks to Repugnance and TaiLung. A 4-for-1. Dominant performance from TaiLung Mafia in these fights.
Marcy down here on her own.
No, she's got her team coming. They're coming. They're smoked in. Repugnance does get the Yules. They just drop the immediate ult there
great
from
snowball.
the Disruptor, but the snowball's going to save him for the moment, but it's not enough. They get the pushback. In comes Marcy. Finishes off another. Oh, boy.
I feel like he had a window to BKB and Enrage there.
It looked close, right? I'm not sure. I mean, if... Oh, Blink Spirit. Yeah, you show for a second on the Warlock. You're going to get punished. Does have the buyback. Do manage to catch the Void Spirit. Ursa does jump in with a BKB, but there it is. Demonic Purge gets the full break on him. He can't move. The second Spirit comes out. You got another Purge if you want. He's going to throw it, and now, well, these BKBs aren't going to save you long enough. That is going to be 2 dead, about to be a 3rd in the Tusk, maybe a 4th onto the Void Spirit. He actually jumps in aggressively. Disruption does come out. He's going to be able to BKB, disrupt back to safety, and has one more Astral Step, but your Ursa didn't get to play the game.
Partly off of a slow start from the Storm Spirit, but then I think they've recovered it, right? They like made some good plays there, got him some recovery time, but just weren't able to really get together and do much. And it looks like that's how the game is going to end as well. hoping, you know, maybe they'd go for megas to give you one more defense, but there's no reason to.
No reason
start
at all.
bashing down that ancient.
I also want to point out that, like, this is, and, you know, Knight gets an Aghanim Scepter and Gardic gets an Aghanim Scepter, and then suddenly
creep drag, get him into a good spot, and then you're free to go. You stack, or you just, like, gank mid, and then, like, what do? You can't stop it. You're gonna get double raised and die. You're going on the Chen again top.
Here comes the
Maybe
TP.
the Sprout damage did add up.
Oh. I feel like he was just baiting with the TP, to be honest, because he didn't have a way to get back to his lane. So I think he was just messing with them.
But they are going to go again,
mind.
actually, for
he
the
actually
life stealer.
Finishes it this time. We'll try and chase K1 here under the tower. I mean, he's going to get him. A couple of auto attacks. Needs one more. That's going to be the earn charges. He's going to turn it around maybe onto Moose with this. He actually traps the Satyr Mind Stealer just to give himself some space. Charge is going to come
Don't
through.
You use
There's
the urn?
the
Okay,
urn.
yeah, there it is. I was going to say, it's a little slow.
Used. Yeah. Took him a while, but I think he definitely, if he throws that urn earlier, I think he just gets the kill onto the Chen while he's still alive, but charge coming into the
Clock
Centaur.
just TP'd mid. Yeah, you're not going to get help top.
I mean, he's pretty tanky, but not tanky enough. That is a lot of heroes contributing here.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
Gore Storm. Good old Life Stealer doing some serious damage here. Snapfire. Coming way too far forward. That is a very easy kill for them to secure, as now Repugnance will be forced away.
Got Stampede, so he should be fine. I think they're just trying to force it, yeah. So, Pudge, question mark?
Primal Beast. Some of those other big boys. That Wisdom Shrine is going to be close. He gets it, but he might die for this. Does have Stampede available, but a very fortunate bash into the Requiem. Goes for the stomp, will not pop the Stampede. He knows it's over.
Oh, those bash into charge into bash into fear.
That is unfortunate, and instead, they're actually looking for the Centaur top, and they're going to bring the numbers. He needs the Stampede to get out of here, but that charge, it's eventually going to connect. Stomp, not there. Needs to prevent PP from getting these race stacks, but no, he's just going to stand right on top of him. Another bash just for fun, and a fourth raise to secure the kill.
They weren't able to find much last time. But this time, kill top goes straight into the Roche, which is very doable thanks to the Chen aura creeps.
And an amplify damage on the Chen.
I don't think a hero's even, yeah.
Or, oh my gosh,
Life Stealer's
Shadow
tanking it for the team, but I don't think he even needs to.
Wits?
Oh, no waste, man!
Oh my god, he snatches
Wits?
the Aegis. The hookshot comes in, but he did get the Requiem off. TaiLung, huge Sprout block and an even bigger Cogs. Trapping 3. Oh my goodness.
No.
The Giga Chad call from Wits just goes in, destroys the enemy team here. Now Lycan looks like he's going to get out, but Nether Strike comes out, cookies him on forward, puts him in a decent spot to try and get away. Repugnance does get the stomp. Mortimer kisses to finish off one, but the question is, can they get out? I see the God Strength. Wits looking to try and clean up these creeps, keep them away from his supports, and it's gonna work. 2 supports dead. We saw what happened last time on this Roche. Wits came in, completely surprised the side of the Dire. Now, they are gonna go for a long wraparound. Spirit Breaker loves these types of situations. He can just charge right in, has a Life Stealer here as well. Oh, gets Hurricane Piked away. Gardic actually in a little bit of a trouble. As the Nullifier is going to connect, Hookshot does buy him a moment of space, but K1 spends the whole time chasing him down. That they do manage to just get themselves the Roche. Going to try and TP out of the Natures. No shot at all. That will be your Aegis. They just abandoned him here.
Another Hurricane, but yeah, you're not completing this TV out.
I'm really surprised. I don't think you had to leave. Like, you only lost Clockwork, and I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe you did need to leave.
Maybe he'll catch sight of the Lycan in the mid lane. They're
They've
wrapping
had him
around.
on a ward. They've seen him for a while. Blink stun into the follow-up, hook shot. Even Mortimer Kisses committed. They needed something. And that's a long death, 52 seconds. They do. Which, here we go. They're looking for Knight in the mid lane. Snapfire does get help out from the Stampede. Clockwork Cogs does come out. El Micho, he's just zooming everywhere, but that bulldoze does end. They do manage to close the gap. There's going to be the Mortimer Kisses. Tries to get out, but he won't be able to. Now K1 does have rage in a moment, but he gets caught from the stun.
3 hits.
Oh, boy. That is a really solid stun coming in from Wits. Absolutely clutch. And now... Oh, they go in. They find the Sven. Immediate Requiem, but he gets saved. No, wait, where'd he go? What is happening?
What is happening to him? There's some weird bug going on. There was something about getting bashed and the cart happening. He just got stuck in place, invulnerable. But he's now free with the cart ending.
Okay, very awkward.
He's been controlled up, but he's here in the fight now.
TaiLung is just dead. Now the question is, can Wits do anything? He already... Oh, he did BKB?
Chain controlled?
All right, he's going to turn it around now, but he's just getting bashed to death, and Wits is gone. TaiLung, he just TP'd back in. He's going to get the kill onto the Shadow Fiend, and he is quite strong himself, trying to get the kill onto K1. There's going to be the cart. Hold on. K1 healing through all of it, though. Oh, my God. The dream fight for a lifestealer. They're going to put him in the cogs. TaiLung's trying his best here to get this kill. He's falling low. The hookshot comes on over. Can they get it? They do. TaiLung
is TaiLung doing this?
At this point, almost. Hurricane pikes away. In comes the stomp. The cookie to safety. El Micho's going to live. The Wrath of Nature should clean them up. He lives. He's teleporting aggressively looking for the Chen, but he will TP on out. What in the world just happened?
Going to the land, possibly seeing one of these teams there. Everyone still has a shot.
Oh, they got some vision of the Shadow Fiend. The jump in, they get the BKB. The damage for the Sven just 2 shots him. Oh boy, that level 25 talent. I mean, plus Giant Small, man. It's a guaranteed crit. They're just going to try and get Mega Creeps themselves. They're like, all right, yeah, you guys can keep doing what you want. They fortify their own wave, but they jump into the base. Clockwork in some trouble. Gets the hookshot off at the last second. K1, he's in. But if he gets caught from a Sprout, he's stuck there. There it is. Gets the help from the Force Staff of Moose, but you've lost a Spirit Breaker. He does have buyback.
Yeah.
He's coming back, but inside the base, we're going to hear the jump onto the Centaur. Big Abyssal Blade. So much damage coming through from these 3.
5 seconds for SF. Nature's is on his own in here.
He has
for 1 minute. Any stuns?
No. No bash as K1's chasing elsewhere, looking for the supports, and Frank now going to try and look for the Snapfire. TP out from the Clockwork. He does make it out on the jetpack. Snapfire gets the TP. They miss the Requiem to fear her. The Great Escape somehow. But, okay, that creep wave.
This could be a game-winning play.
Is it going to be close enough?
Oh, Spirit Breaker delivering Lifestealer here. You got to be real careful about this.
This would be huge. El Micho walks right into 4, gets hexed, 3 shot. There's gonna be the Stampede. K1 already popped his rage. He's got to run. Hookshot off the mark, misses. But here they come. They're just gonna get to work. BKB from TaiLung trying to just finish the kill onto PP. He's gonna survive thanks to the heals. But now the Nullifier, the damage onto this Sven is a lot. The cart buying them some space. Lifestealer's chain stunned up, and they cannot deal with this Nature's Prophet. He's gonna buy back on the Lifestealer. Top lane of Rax is gone. The Wolf Bite now into K1, but TaiLung will put him on timeout. He's looking in to go for the jump. There's going to be the cart from Repugnance to save him as they now chase PP all the way to the fountain. They get the kill. K1's rage expires. Hexed up, stunned up. That's going to be a very dead Lifestealer. No, he gets the Infest off. Can he survive, though? Traps Wits here. The Satanic is out. Who's going to win? Hex on the Nature's Prophet. Hold on. He's got nothing left in the tank. He needs some help. Stun back the other way, looking for the Lycan. Does he have the damage? It's going to be very close. They do. He's dead. Has buyback. Hex now onto the Lifestealer, but Wits comes back in with the Stormhammer to take down the Lifestealer. That's going to be the dieback. And with that, probably the game as TaiLung Mafia, a very close game too, but once again, just play for their late game timings.
was an insane call at the end. I love it. They were just like, whose base was that? They were all in the base with better vision. 2 observers in the base. They saw everything.
Run through these qualifiers is they took down Wildcard.